better position here. G'day, how you going? This is Michael from O'Donnell's Aussie Homestead. Well, this is what I've got to talk to you about today. Just sorry if I moved a bit quick. Yeah. 7 is enough. What it's about is this. I'll put you in a nice spot. There you go. Oh, that's not right. Just get you a little bit better focus. Well, that's weird. Oh, that's better. Is that better? That's better. All right. Now, the story is this. My grandson come to me the other day. Yes, I know what you're saying. Grandson, look at him. He's barely old enough to have a daughter, let alone a grandson. But the story is, I have, yes, a grandson. And he's been at me, well, he wants to name some new additions to the farm. And he wants to name them after somebody he's always liked, the 7 Dwarfs. And the reason I said about, yeah, 7 is enough is because, for a start, 7 is enough, is because I have, my brain's gone dead, my heart. It's because of the show. 7 is enough, or is it 8 is enough? You tell me, is it 7 or is it 8? Either way, you know the show I mean. There were too many. And that's what I got. I've got 5 kids. Yes, I know, 5 kids. And I've got 2 husband and wife. There's 7, see? Now, back to the other thing. So I've got these 7 Dwarfs. And he wants to name them all after them. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a look at them and name them. And you want to see what they are, don't you? Oh, geez. I'm going to give it away because I've got one separated at the moment. I started with one and then I didn't say anything. Oops, sorry about the light. I started with one now in this laboratory. My finally got one from oh, wrong cage. Sorry, darling. Here he is. I think this is him. Oops. Yes, there he is. There's one. He's a male. Sorry about the holding. Yes. There you go. There he is. And little mate. Yes. My grandson hasn't seen this one. Hey, did you just have a nibble of me? I'm going to make them a little yard. At the moment, I haven't got a yard. I don't know how he's going to go because he's a mature male, and I heard they can be quite aggressive when they reach about his age. I believe he's about 2 years old. This is a little hard, trying to find a spot that you can see and I can see, and I think we might have to bring it round this way a little bit. Yeah. I'll move this out of the way. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. Ugh. There they are. Can you see them? The 7 Dwarfs. I've got to watch them, see how that new one behaves around them. See, these 2 dark brown ones look like rats. They're females. I'll show you the males, it's easier. This big brown one, brown white. That little black one there is a male. And the little cream one over in the corner is a male. Isn't he beautiful? That's my first one I got. Really sweet. He's only just coming on 4.5 weeks old, and they reckon he can already got the inclination. I'm gonna have to, oops, I'm gonna move the cage. Move the cage. I haven't got this cage is not a very good cage. So I've got to do it carefully so I don't hurt anybody. They're used to it now. Okay. See, I've got to put a board, a proper supported board in here. This is just so they've got somewhere to get off the ground. Got a hole there, so I've got to put that on there like that. So I've got a little bit of maintenance to go. There's only so many things you can do in a day. So at this point in time, he doesn't seem to be being very aggressive, does he? So, which is a good thing. The big fella. He's a big fella. You might be asking, why did I get into these little devils? Yeah. Okay. It's about like this. It's like this. There's a bloke named Josh. He's got his own YouTube channel. It's called In Your Backyard. Inya is Australian slang. In you know, obviously you probably figure it out. But In Your Backyard, he's over in the other side of Australia. He's so far from me. He's about 2,000 miles from here. See, Australia is, if you don't already know, is the biggest island in the world, or the smallest continent. He's on the furthest point. He's over near Perth. If you look on the other side of the map, as far as away from Sydney as you could possibly get. So things are a little different over there, and he doesn't like the Mixo and the Khaleesi, so he's got himself guinea pigs. So I thought, oh yeah, I can do that. Actually, we were just corresponding last night, little comments on our little channel, and we were discussing how mine were going, because he's got his going. So I said, yes, I've got the 7 Dwarfs. So back to the little film at hand. We're just going to watch them a little bit, just to see, and you can watch too, to see if they're all behaving and whatnot. I'll open that up too. Come on, in you go. Because I've got to watch that big fella. He sniffed the little boy. See, they love that grass, don't they? Little mowing machines. Look at the one over there in the corner there, tugging that little long grass. He's almost like a goat, isn't he? I mean, a goat would do that. He can't eat the grass inside, he's got to eat the grass outside. And he was saying that, this is Josh, that guinea pigs do not make this sound in the wild. They do it only in captivity to let us know, hey, feed me.
Now, when I had them in my cage in my rabbitry for a couple of days, every time I come past in the morning, they'd start going on like this. So, yes, I agree. God, like little mowing machines, aren't they? So, what do you think? The 7 Dwarfs. That one there, there's a curly? Is there a curly in the 7 Dwarfs, or is that the Three Stooges? Come up with some names for me.
Don't forget to give it the big thumbs up. Please subscribe and ring that notification bell if you haven't already. And if you have already, thank you very much so much for being here and going along our journey in this noisy little fellow, isn't he? Look at these girls in here. Look at that beautiful big rooster. Oh, look. Brahmas. I love them. And the only reason I keep them is because, well, they're so beautiful. Because they're not real good leg layers. They're always molting, always going on the brood. Because they're federation. So, it's a bit frustrating, that is. But what can you do? You got to go with what you got. I love them. So I put up with their bad habits of basically poor egg supply. Look, at the moment, it is getting into winter, and I'm getting lucky if I'm getting 2 eggs a day out of about 10 hens. What do you mean? 3? Yeah, about 9, 10 heads. It's pretty poor. I get a lot more out of my Australorps. I get about 4 out of them, and there's only about 7 of them, so yeah, you do the math. Okay. Love yous, leave yous, bye.